Hey, how you doing again? This is Gerard, the Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage. How much money do you need to purchase a home? I'm going to see if I can run through this quickly. How much money do you need to purchase a home? There are a few different types of loan programs out there. Now, let's be clear. I'm not a lender. I'm not giving you any financial advice. I'm just giving you the scenarios that I've come across as a real estate agent to help my buyers get into their homes. Hold on, focus. Use the focus. There you go. So, how much money do you need to purchase a home? There are a few different loan products out there. For first-time home buyers, there's an FHA loan that only requires 3.5% down, and then let's talk down payment right now. 3.5% down on an FHA loan. So how much is that? That's $3,500 for every $100,000 worth of house. So if you get pre-approved for $200,000, then that's $7,000 that you have to put down. All right. Let's say you get approved for $150,000. I think that is $5,000, somewhere around $5,000 that you have to put down. That's for FHA, first-time home buyer program, 3.5% down. Now, there are some other programs like, I think there's a 3% first-time home buyer, what they call a home ready program, which is a conventional loan. So that's 3% for 3% down for that loan. So that's $3,000 for every $100,000 is the best way I like to look at it. All right. So you find a house for $200,000, that's $6,000 down. Right. Down payment is the most popular. It's very important to people, and I understand why. What people forget to account for is the closing costs. All right. Your closing costs are going to consist of the property taxes, your lender fees, your attorney fees. If there's oil left in the tank, you have to, purchase that oil from the seller. All that stuff goes into your closing costs. You're a real estate agent. Now, my company does not charge our buyers commission to purchase a home. I do not charge buyers for purchasing a home. The seller pays my commission. So that my commission is not in your closing costs. All right. The seller pays my commission. So closing costs, again, taxes, homeowners insurance, lender fees, attorney fees, and any other prepaid items like oil, stuff that the seller that has already bought that you're taking ownership of at the time of the closing. All that stuff goes into your closing costs. Now, on average, don't quote me. Again, I'm not a lender. I'm not giving you any financial advice. I'm just giving you scenarios off of some of the transactions that I've had in the past. On average, houses $200,000 or less, I rarely see the closing costs go over $10,000. Rarely. So down payment, $200,000. Down payment is $7,000. Closing costs $10,000. That's $17,000 that you should have in your pocket to purchase a home. Wait a minute. What we are able to do in a lot of cases, in most cases, we're able to get the seller to credit us the funds for the closing costs, right? So what that means is, in theory, the way that works is, okay, you find a house for $200,000, right? The seller has to have $200,000 in order for him to sell this house to you. We would write the deal up for $210,000. Let's just say the house is worth $225,000. You don't have the cash for the closing costs, right? We can finance the closing costs. So we'll write the deal up for $210,000. have the seller give us a $10,000 closing cost credit to cover the closing costs. All right, so now you financed the closing costs. A lot of people say, well, why would I do that? Why would I make my payment go up? Why would I add another $10,000 to the purchase price? And that's fine. You don't have to. If you have the cash, if you have the cash, whether it's in your 401k, you can use your 401k, any stocks, any type of asset, liquid asset that you can pull the cash from, that's fine. You can do that. But for those that, have to move or, really want to purchase a home, you saw a home and you really want it, you got to have it, that's fine. We can always attempt to finance the closing costs. All right. $10,000 spread out over 30 years, with 5% interest or whatever, really only changes your payment like $30 to $50, something like that. Don't quote me on that. But in order for you to get into this house, you have to come up with this $10,000. And we're just using $10,000 as an example. Sometimes it's cheaper. Sometimes it's $6,000. Sometimes it's $8,000. It all depends on the taxes. It all depends on how much your homeowner's insurance is going to cost. It all depends on how much your attorney fees are, yada, yada, yada. A lot of things go into that number. But I'm just using $10,000 as an example. If you don't have that $10,000, all you have is the $7,000 for the down payment or whatever, we can always finance the closing costs. So now you just bought a home with the $7,000 that you had, and we financed the other $10,000 for your closing costs. I've done this a lot. It happens all the time. It's sometimes people have the $10,000 but don't want to use the $10,000. You want to keep that money in your pocket so that when you move into the house, you can purchase furniture or you can fix the house up the way you want it. A lot of people say the best way to invest is to use other people's money, right? So you have that option. I'm saying this to say you don't need $20,000. You don't need $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 to purchase a home for the first time. If you have any other questions about purchasing a home, again, I know tax season is coming around. A lot of people are trying to invest their tax returns and purchasing homes and things like that. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a message. I'm here to answer any questions you may have. Have a good day.